What's up, you guys? Tom is back with another LinScents video. Today I have a fragrance from the house of Yardley out of London. But before we get into that fragrance, I just want to say thank you guys. It means a lot to be playing on your electronic devices, whether it's that cell phone, that tablet, that laptop, that big screen 80-inch TV. Does not matter. It's so damn dope knowing that I'm playing on one of those devices. But man, hopefully you guys enjoy this content. If you do, hit the subscribe button at the end, or maybe it'll be somewhere in here, the bell icon, hit the notifications. And again, remember, every 100 subscribers we get, we have another giveaway. Man, I am so honored that you guys are taking the time out to watch me talk about fragrances. And yes, again, this one is out of London. That is that Yardley London Gentleman Urbane right here, okay? It's a pretty decent cheapie from what I've read. Got a 4.0 out of 5 on Fragrantica. And it is a EDP concentration, so most likely above 20% oils. But, you know, again, who knows? They could just say EDP just to say EDP when there's really not that many not much oil concentrations in these things at all. So we shall see on that. Now this one came out in 2019. Top notes are bergamot, lemon, and lavender. So you might get a citrusy, kind of like a citrusy, kind of classy, gentleman-y, barbershop-y type smell at the opening. And then we got the middle, we got some green notes, artemisia, and then we got some thyme. And then base, we got sandalwood, patchouli, and musk. Sandalwood sometimes is giving that kind of creaminess vibe. Sometimes you guys smell something that kind of smells creamy. Sometimes that could be that sandalwood mixed with some of those other things, maybe with some vanilla and stuff like that. But patchouli and musk gonna most likely give it this earthy freshness. So here we go. This one was like 25 bucks, and again, got this from eBay. I'm pretty sure they you know, you go on to eBay just because it says eBay. This could be Fragrance X, Fragrance Net, who knows? Could be one of those that sent this out, because it did come from a familiar address out there in New York. So maybe this is like Fragrance X, Fragrance Net, Max Aroma if they're out in New York. I don't know where the hell they're located, to be honest. But here we go. Pretty decent looking box. I kind of like this little pattern on the side. Kind of reminds me of like a nice, kind of like one of those nice patterned belts, if you will. Which is kind of cool. And the side actually kind of, it feels like a normal box, but it does kind of have this like kind of sticky, filmy type texture on the side. So pretty cool looking box. You know, nothing to write home about, but pretty decent for the price. Again, less than $25. London. And take a look at this now. This thing has probably been, it's been sitting in that box, and it is super duper hot outside today and super muggy. So that's why this bottle looks like it's been sitting in a steam room, like it's got these steam prints all over it and these fingerprints all over. But the bottle actually is pretty decent. I'm kind of digging this bottle. Nice and simplistic. I wish they would have went maybe with like a little metal cover right here, little metal plate or something like that, but it's just a sticker. But it does say that Yardley Gentleman in Urbane out of London. At the bottom we do have some badge code stuff, and again, this is 100 ml, less than 25. And there goes that Yardley London logo up at the top, which is kind of dope. I kind of like that. So overall, with the bottle, I am actually digging this one. Okay, so here we go. Let's spray away and see what's happening. That is about as weak of a sprayer. That is like one of those Dollar Tree water guns right there that you just gotta, you spray it once and you're like, man, I ain't gonna be able to hit nobody with this, even if I'm standing in front of them. So you just chuck the damn thing. But I can say this definitely is a pretty strong fragrance. Now again, I didn't spray like 15 times because the sprayer absolutely sucks on this. However, what I can say is that this is a nice, this would be a nice office scent right here. This is going to be a nice jumping out of the shower, maybe you're just getting away from the gym. But this screams something that you could just wear at any given time. Now, I wouldn't say this is a date night fragrance or anything like that, but just running some errands. I am getting this citrusy, kind of green earthiness up in the air, kind of aromatic as well. But man, the citruses, that lemon and that bergamot mixed with that lavender kind of gives it this nice kind of citrusy barbershop-y type smell with that lavender, kind of giving that almost like shaving cream, shave gel type smell, but with that added citrus on here, which smells really good. Smells like almost a nice fresh bar of some nice soap, like some zestfully clean soap mixed with a little bit of citrus. This is what you're gonna get with that nice woody, kind of aromatic, citrusy, kind of almost has like this wateriness to it as well. Now, there's no watery notes in here, but maybe with that artemisia and that thyme kind of giving it this earthy herbiness mixed with those citruses, maybe that's kind of giving it this kind of like nice watery type smell. But you know what, guys? You know, we all go out to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, Burlington, all those discounter stores, the rack stores, and a lot of times we come across a fragrances that's like 20 bucks, and regardless of what the performance is, you tell yourself, look, I only spent $20. So even if performance is lackluster, even if it's not a stunner of a fragrance, as long as it's a people-pleasing, which this is going to be a people-pleasing fragrance, okay? You're not going to offend anybody. No one's going to say you smell. Everyone's actually going to like this, especially if they, you know, I'm not sure what the projection is like, but I'm going to at least guess at least an arm's length worth, okay? If you spray heavy, you're going to get about an arm's length worth. Sillage and longevity is yet to be seen. Most of the time with these freshies, they usually are, you know, between 4 to 6 hours, give or take. Now, that opening is probably going to go away within an hour, hour and a half. So this one you're most likely going to have to take with you or spray heavy. But again, this is one of those daytime, just running your errands. Maybe you're just going into the office. Maybe you're done with the gym. Now you're just going home. Maybe you just want to smell fresh before you get home and take a shower. Now, you smelly bastards, you probably should just take a shower at the gym if you can. But if you do have to spray something on to mask that funk away, this is something that you could easily do that with, especially with it being less than $25, okay? Now, again, citrusy, earthy, aromatic, slightly woody, but that's most likely from that sandalwood, kind of giving it this, almost like that sandalwood. Like I said, it's almost kind of giving it this creaminess as well, which is very nice. But again, citrusy, earthy, kind of has this watery smell, kind of just smells like a nice fresh bar of zestfully clean soap. Just throw a little bit of citrus on top of that, and boom, you got yourself this fragrance, okay? Again, smells classy. Now, if you got the money, do not wear this. You know, wear something a little bit more expensive, if you will, because again, we don't know what the performance is like on this. But again, just going into the office, getting out of the gym, running some errands, this one actually is not that bad, especially if, you know, if you're just getting out of the gym, running some errands, and you're just kind of getting tired of the same old Nauticas, that blue vibe fragrance, the Ferragamos and stuff like that. Maybe you want something that gives you a little bit more class and stuff like that, makes you smell a little bit more like presentable, not just like a kid. This doesn't scream kid at all. This screams like 25 plus right here. So go check this one out. Again, that is that Yardley London, out of London, Yardley London, Gentleman Urbane right there. So there you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, hit the likes, hit the comments, and subscribe. And watch me do this thumbnail right here, baby.